Recording, dude.
It is? No, yeah, I know. We're doing a hair check, dude. And the mic's on now, too.
Dude, my eyes are scary when it's spring, bro.
Your eyes are scary all the time. You got those piercing blue eyes.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Coffee Brothers.
Here we are.
We're back outside. It's really nice out.
Very nice.
There's,
what's the temperature?
I don't know. It's warm, though.
It is very warm, actually. Like,
yeah,
it's actually, like, almost... No, it's not too warm, but it's, like... I think it's at that perfect.
It's getting there, though. I think
yeah.
last episode we filmed might have been a little better because it was a little cooler. I'm not a fan of it being too hot, personally.
No. That's what... I don't want to move to, like, someplace hot, like in Florida.
Yeah.
Like, I'd die of heat. I'd melt, probably.
Yeah, probably. Want to get into mugs? Or do we do feelings first? I
Yeah.
never remember.
What do we do? Oh, we do feelings.
Feelings.
I
I'll
feel...
just hold this the whole time. Like I'm accepting an award.
I feel, life, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like life and,
Right?
you know, just enjoying presents and whatever. All
Yeah, man.
that stuff.
It's nice to just exist.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm feeling. For my mug, I've probably used this one before on the show, but I got the
I think I used it
The Shining.
recently.
Really? Oh well, either way, I love it. I love the movie. I love the mug, and it's heat changing. You put coffee.
Oh, like the Bob Ross one?
Yeah, it's not quite as like drastic, you know, but
Jurassic Park.
it's not quite as Jurassic Park, but
We should start a Jurassic Park.
where just things undergo drastic
Things
changes.
go a little crazy at the Jurassic Park, guys.
Yeah, things are supposed to change, but then everything stays the same. That's like the
Jurassic Park.
movie and the plot of the movie is everything
like
staying
it.
the same. That's good. Do you want to talk about your
sorry.
mug?
Yeah. You did feelings too, right?
Yeah. Well, I think I was just like, I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah, we chilling.
Feeling good.
My mug is. I'm sure you've used this.
I think so.
We've
or
lost
maybe not.
track.
We do have more mugs coming in. People are very nicely buying us mugs
Yeah.
because, you know, we're running low, but they were just not
So we do
readily
reuse
available.
mugs for sure.
We reuse sometimes.
But that's all right. You know,
If this is your first time
if
watching
we had a
though-
higher budget, we
Yeah.
would be doing different mugs.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
I forgot to rank mine. 10 out of... I
was
can't do
that?
10 out of 10. What was what?
I don't know, like a B or something.
Something flew by, certainly.
I don't know.
Anyways. 9.89 out of 10.
What?
9.89.
9.89.
Do you want me to round up?
No, I like it.
Okay.
This is the Star Wars mug. It's the periodic table of Star Wars. Shoot, I don't know anything about Star Wars really.
You gotta watch.
I
man.
see Luke, Yoda, Leia. Is that it? Leia.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
That's the old wise guy.
The old wise guy.
And his name is... This is a
Do you
test
know?
now. Of course I know. It's like he's one of the main characters, like the first
Obi.
one. Yes.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Kenobi.
And then Han Solo, and then what's this guy? Cool mustache.
Well, you'll notice their initials are there.
Luke.
Nope. There's already a Luke.
Skywalker.
Yes,
Luke
dude.
Skywalker.
Yes, there's another Luke Skywalker, spelled differently, but the
What is
same
that?
name.
I don't know, who is he?
Lando Calrissian, dude.
Lando.
He's from the second release, but the fifth
And then
one.
Chewbacca.
I hate that.
What?
Just make a trilogy. Don't make it 4, 5, and 6. Do you know that originally the reason that was, because the fourth movie was just called, you know, A New Hope. There was no number.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
It was retroactively changed, and then Empire Strikes Back was called Episode 5,
Mm-hmm.
and like everyone was like, "What? Did we miss something?" Because
Oh. Wait, so originally the fourth one wasn't...
the fourth one had no
A New Hope.
number, and George Lucas said that it was because he wanted it to feel like we got birds squawking, which is great because it's
It is great.
geese. I mean, it's good for the ambiance, but if it's bothering you, click off, I guess. I don't know.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. George Lucas wanted it to feel like you caught like halfway through a marathon on TV on like a Sunday morning.
Really?
Yes, like because they used to have a lot more of those like serials where it was
Uh-huh.
like 4 episodes of some space adventure. So he
Yeah.
just wanted it to feel like that, which is kind of cool. I think that's
So like he like
he didn't even plan on making prequels originally, but then he was like,
he
hold on.
didn't?
No. But then he was like, oh, okay. There's room for some prequelage here.
Oh yeah, so
Sorry,
we just
that
got
was
a lot
tangent.
of people. We got I don't know Chewbacca, then Bar Jar Binks,
Garbar. Is
M&M.
Garbar on there?
Garbar,
Garbar Jabinks?
AA,
That is
Alcoholics
Alcoholics
Anonymous,
Anonymous, yeah.
Binks.
That's my favorite Star Wars character is
He would-
Alcoholics Anonymous.
I think out of
Binks.
all the Star Wars characters, you would be seeing Jar Jar at an AA meeting.
So? Well, that's actually that
Like
raises
most
a good
likely
question.
to be at an AA meeting, Jar Jar Binks. Wait, that's
Okay.
not even Jar Jar Binks.
That's not. No, that's
Who is that?
Admiral Akbar.
Shoot.
He's the guy who goes. Oh, I forgot the line. It's,
Yeah,
like,
but Jar,
super
not
famous.
him, but Jar Jar.
Oh, it's a trap.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then people like.
and then we just have RTD2, BB-8, PD. Who's that? Sorry, this is
That one I don't know. It's one of
And
the
then,
droids. I don't know. C-3PO.
C-3PO, Herngedurgen, and then Ewok.
Nope.
Scary creature with a or with a rug.
They're like the trash collectors on Tatooine.
All right. So yeah, this is the mug. Sorry, that took a while. We kind of went on.
Well,
He's more of the Star Wars fan.
yeah, clearly. And I think that does raise a good question of like who would you see at an AA meeting if you
Jar
had
Jar. For
Jar Jar.
sure. Jar
I
Jar
don't
had
know.
problems, dude.
Because I think Jar Jar Binks is just so, but he's like so childlike and innocent in a way. I don't
Yeah,
think
you're right.
He
You're
would get.
right.
Yeah, I don't think he'd become an alcoholic. Have you gotten coffee yet?
No.
Oh, you need.
But
some?
I was just giving the mug.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Um,
Yeah, I didn't let you get your numbers out.
Yeah, I'd say it's like I'm not really a Star Wars guy, so I'll give it like an 8. I'm gonna be nice to it.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think, and like the first movie was in the 80s, was it? Or
Mm-mm.
late 70s?
77.
It was late 70s.
Well, yeah,
I was thinking.
same era generally.
Same years,
Same years.
same decade,
Same. Yep.
same time,
Same time, really.
same consciousness.
I think I think that C-3PO needs to let loose a little bit. And I think that
Oh, for sure.
yeah, he's super uptight. He's like, annoying and nerdy or whatever. I don't think that he would drink at all. Well, he's a droid, so obviously he would.
Yeah, I don't
But
know
I
if
mean,
they
like,
can.
they can't. But there's probably some, like, droid drug or something.
Like the Star Wars drugs, bruh.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, with the death sticks. Guy selling
They
them
have
in that
death
one.
sticks?
They're called death sticks, yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
I know. But yeah, it's a marvelous day out.
Yeah,
We-
it's been 2 weeks. We did miss an episode.
We did
'cause
miss an
we were
episode.
sick.
We were both sick. Jackson got me sick,
What?
and
It's not. That's not confirmed.
feel free to bully him in the comments. Yeah, so it's.
Oh, what?
I'm just kidding.
Don't bully.
I was waiting for you to say something, but then you didn't. So I was like, okay.
I was just in my own world or whatever, or in this world. I don't know.
Really nice out. There's a tricycle over there.
There's a very ominous tricycle.
We think it looks like it was.
It looks like the front of it was like his bicycle, and then the other half is
Back looks like
shopping
shopping
cart.
cart. Yeah.
It's like another.
It like Jackson was saying, it looks like something Jigsaw would ride, which that means not Jigsaw, but Billy the puppet.
Yeah, but
And
Jigsaw would make for
Yeah,
him.
yeah, and that's like twice now we've talked about Saw on the podcast.
Yeah, dude.
They're good movies. But then we also found a bow, like as in bow and arrow.
Yeah, a little
archery.
bow and arrow, like a wooden bow and arrow.
We tried to
Or
use
just
it with
a
some
bow.
sticks. I don't know whose it is, but after touching it, I'm a little afraid of them because what if they realize and they use the bow and arrow? You know what I mean?
It's like their
It's a
power.
little
It's
scary.
like their.
Like Hawkeye.
Yeah, it's like
Also,
their.
there's people out fishing. Shout out to Gunnar, Carter, and Liam. We met them. Very nice.
Without the fishing, yeah, people are out fishing.
We have sort of a live studio audience now. But yeah,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was.
it's great.
Yeah,
And it's just really nice to be outside.
I feel great. I'm really taking the moment. I'm just kind of silent here, but
Yeah. which isn't great for a podcast.
I know. I'm
An
like,
hour
oh,
of
shoot.
us silently sitting, but
And hopefully the audio's good. It was a little. We had to
was
go back to
wonky.
the sock. I think we're gonna have to do a sock every day.
yeah,
every
I don't know
time.
what happened, but he said
It's
we
'cause the
needed a
wind.
sock, and I
It's the wind.
grabbed. Well, yeah, I grabbed this like bag thing that I thought might work, but I wasn't sure. So then I
I think it's
brought.
working.
It was whenever we tested it.
Yeah.
But then I also brought out Sky Zone socks because I didn't know if they would work with like the grips.
Mm.
You know, for those who
I
don't
miss
know.
going Sky Zone.
Sky Zone's fun. Maybe we should go.
I'm gonna just have a Sky Zone in my backyard.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money. It's cheaper to just go to Sky Zone. But it does feel weird.
But it's to
probably,
myself. And it's,
Yeah,
yeah, it
that's
is
true.
weird because I'm like pretty old, you know.
Yeah.
And not like, you know what I'm saying? Like little Timmy's gonna have like his 6th birthday party, and I'm at Sky Zone just wanting to jump on a trampoline, you know.
I feel like kids would have like sprained ankles and stuff because I'd be jumping too hard.
Right,
You
like,
know?
or I'd probably end up putting a hole in the trampolines.
I don't think you can do that. I think they're pretty tough,
I don't know,
pretty
man.
elastic.
Like
you know?
imagine you're just hopping on those trampolines and then you're just right through
if you slip through, do you like go into the back rooms or something?
somewhere.
You
You're
like
going-
slip
you're gonna
it through
go somewhere,
dimensions
dude.
and
A little ominous, you know.
yeah. Because like, what's
Scary.
under there? You know, what's under the trampoline?
What is under those trampolines?
Is just straight into the basement.
Might just be hell.
Yeah, that's what I think. Is that you go and sort of all the way down to the
I
pits.
hope they get some fish.
I'm reading Dante's Inferno right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's good.
Is he hot?
Dante?
Not like hot, but like I'm saying, like he's on fire, like hot. Like he's heat.
No, because he's not
Like
actually.
temperature, he's hot.
He's not actually in hell. He's
Going
journeying
through
through
hell.
hell.
Or like
And
a tour, isn't it? Like a tour?
It's essentially a tour, which I'm a fan of, because the whole story, like, there's not really much of a character arc. The whole thing is that he sees people suffering, and he's like, "Oh no, these poor people!" And then Virgil, his like guide, is like, "No, they did bad things." And then he's like, "Oh, okay, never mind. They deserve
Huh.
this," which is really weird. But hey, I mean, I think it's
It's very
interesting read.
It's,
And what I love about it is the first documented case of fan fiction.
what do you mean?
Because, like, Dante Alighieri was, like, kicked out of... He was exiled from Florence, Italy, which he loves and references a lot in the book, or the poem. And he...
Oh, I remember you telling me, yeah.
yeah, and he wrote this as, like, a way to be like, I am selected for a divine journey through hell, and guess who's there? Everyone that I hate.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, but also along the way he meets people who were born before Christ, because apparently they're in hell. And he meets
so are we talking like, this is like a, is this like a, what kind of religion is this? Hell?
what do you like?
Just Christian?
Christian
Or
hell,
Catholic?
Yeah,
Probably
it's Catholic, I
Catholicism.
think, because it's Italy. And they, yeah, he meets like these famous writers and poets, and they're all like, "Dante, we love your work," and he's like, "Thank you, man.
Oh,
Wow,
my-
to be accepted among these writers." And it's
That's-
like, this didn't actually happen. You're writing
that's
a fan
awesome.
fiction.
That's so awesome.
I know.
Just write
I
a
mean,
whole book for like,
Sometimes you gotta hype yourself up a little, I guess.
Yeah.
But
even in,
dude,
that is a weird,
Dante Alighieri would have loved Wattpad.
probably.
You know, he would have been
seriously,
writing
he
about the
would've, like,
Bible and
Oh, Shakespeare loves me.
yeah, exactly.
Shakespeare. I
think-
had a coffee with Shakespeare in hell.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah. You know.
Shakespeare was after Dante, but yeah, that's the
Yeah, I was about
sentiment.
to-
it was
I-
like Homer and other Greek.
Yeah, because
and-
it's old.
Yeah, it's real old. It's good though. It's
Yeah, but
it's a nice read.
yeah, I need to read more books. Well, I finished my Eckhart book, which was good, but I need to get more books. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'm a big fan of reading, but it has to be a very specific book.
Yeah,
You know,
I want to
like,
find
very
like a
specific
book I
type of
like
book.
because I know I like a book.
I know I like a book, but I just need to find
I
one.
like a book. I like a book. You know?
No, I get it.
Well, I'm saying just more like because I like the spiritual books, but I don't
that, yeah.
know what like book I would like a story.
You mean like fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I love horror. Obviously, Stephen King's a good writer
No,
that
for
I
sure.
like.
I would like probably horror books.
I mean, I have obviously recommendations. I know you like The Shining, the movie.
I'll probably read that. Yeah.
Book is very different, very good.
Oh, I know it's very different.
They're just so different. Like it's my favorite book and my favorite movie for completely different reasons.
Yeah,
you know, because like
they are their own thing.
They're so. Actually, I guess Carrie might be my favorite book. I read that one in like a weekend.
Yeah, I like the movie.
And that was the fastest I've ever read a book.
The movie for sure.
Oh, the movie's great, but they're a lot more similar. You know.
Because
that's the thing. People are always like, "Oh, is the book or the movie better?" Usually, people say the book. Just
well,
honestly,
honestly,
it has more detail, but
the
movies can be better in certain cases. But like with The Shining, yeah, I don't know.
That
It's
sounds
just so
kind of
different.
stupid though. That like
Yeah,
the movie
for sure.
is always. The book is always.
always-
But that's because a book can have so much more going on than an hour and a half.
It's kind of an
or 2 hour
unfair
movie.
Comparison.
It really it's.
But it's also like
Yeah.
a lot of people enjoy the experience of watching a movie more than reading a book. So if you're comparing
Well, yeah.
two of the same story,
there's a
and
lot more
told in
senses going on.
That's true. And if a movie
Like
is
visual.
told, if a story is told the same, I can't speak. Listen, it's hot out, and I'm having a stroke.
Oh gosh, he's having heat stroke.
I'm pretty great. No, if the same story is being told both in book form and in movie form, the book is going to have more detail. It's going to have more like time with the characters. It's going to be more intimate, and so it's obviously going to be, better. But I saw a quote recently that Stanley Kubrick said that when you're adapting a book, he prefers to adapt books, but when you're adapting a book, you can't pick like a masterpiece. You have to pick something that's
Okay.
already bad so that you can improve on it. Which made me like,
Wait, does he think
he
that
thinks the Shining book is bad? It's so good.
Hold up.
Well,
okay.
He just doesn't think it's a masterpiece, which I would consider it one. I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just thought that was funny.
He was.
'cause it's
He seemed like a
he was a
megalomaniac, I think.
yeah.
Right?
I think he's
Just-
a whole psychiatry case study, but
Yeah.
but I don't know. I obviously enjoy his movies.
Yeah, but I respect. I mean,
One of my favorite directors.
Oh, for
despite
sure.
the fact that I just think perfectionism can make you a terrible person, but it can make great art. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's interesting because it's like, is it OCD?
I think.
I mean, I when it because I have really bad OCD, like really, really bad OCD. So it's like when I make music, it's not like maybe I'm a little more perfectionist when it comes to making music. I think it's also more of just like maybe some sounds is not like right for me.
Right.
But I think that's just literally just what making stuff is.
And
Because like I'll spend 10 minutes finding a snare sound.
yeah. I think that I obviously want to be a filmmaker, and I think that I am kind of a perfectionist when it comes to those things. But it's just about not just being a good person and not like abusing actors by making them do things a bajillion times.
Yeah. I mean, if it's yourself, then that's fine.
Yeah,
Like
it's just about balance. You gotta like.
And I don't even know. You can.
Oh, he's humming. Oh Lord, he's humming. We want to get into our game.
Oh yeah.
So we have a game this time.
Yeah,
I
bro.
have it tucked away in my pocket. There's a game in my pocket. Oh Liza, or whatever they say. I wrote it on the back of one of my other games because I wanted to save paper. Save the trees.
Oh yeah. Is it the? What was it?
This is the like Hallmark.
Yeah, it's the Hallmark detective
mystery
show or whatever.
mystery shows. That was kind of one I threw together a little bit last minute. This game today is one that was inspired by something that my mom sent me on Instagram. She sent me a film reel, in the mail, and it
In the
was
mail, guys.
a map. There's a plane. I'm very easily distracted. Apologies.
Lovely plane.
it was a map, and I'll just explain the game. And so this is just kind of something I want you to think about to start with, and it's how familiar are you with state flags?
No.
We do a lot of state stuff. I'm realizing now we talk a lot about
flag.
states.
I know the Indiana state flag.
Yeah. I know like almost nothing else. I know Chicago.
I know. That's it. I think.
No, it's tricky. But what if I told you that there's a considerable amount of flags, of state flags that have human toes on them?
What?
Human toes.
Feet.
Exposed feet. There's also a great number that have toes in shoes, and also a great number of animal toes. But right now, for this experiment, we're talking about human toes.
Okay.
Yeah. And to start with, I think this first question should be, how many do you think has human toes? Exposed human toes on the...
How many
state flags?
State flags.
Yeah.
So there's what, 50?
It might be less than you thought. I might have hyped it up a little too much, but...
I mean, it's probably like 7 or 8.
Dude.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bro. You guessed it immediately.
No.
That's awesome.
I was thinking, I'm like, it's not... Like, it can't obviously... There's 50. It's not going to be half, because that's just too much.
That's too many toes.
Known. But 7's still a lot just for some feet.
Yes. I'm gonna put up some examples as we go, because it is kind of shocking when you hear, oh my goodness, there's toes on a flag, but it's not just toes; it's just included.
Okay.
Now, do you want to guess which of the states has toes on their flag? If we want to start and like,
I think one of them is probably like Arkansas.
No.
Shoot.
I thought you were gonna get one right off the bat, but.
What's a freaky state?
Well, I mean...
Oregon.
Oregon? No, dude.
It's probably like Maine.
No.
Okay, alright.
Maine is the Stephen King state, though. All his books take place there.
Oh.
He's from there. So kind of freaky, I guess.
Maine is definitely like... Some stuff is going on in
I know
Maine.
nothing about Maine. I know
Don't they
nothing
have
about
crabs?
most states. Yeah.
Or lobsters.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what's the game? So I'm guessing.
It's kind of not a well thought out game. It's just you kind of have to guess where the toes are.
In the states?
Yeah.
And
which
the flag.
states in the flag have toes?
Like how is there a toad that's depicted in the state flag?
So a lot of them, which is weird. I didn't know that flags were like this, but a lot of them. It's like solid background and then a circle with a picture in it, and the picture is like
Oh yeah, that's what
a
I'm
woman with her
envisioning.
feet exposed.
Oh, all of them are just feet.
Well, not all.
All of them have women feet. Is it all women feet?
No, there's this one. Which one was it? Let me think. I could be wrong. I think Massachusetts is, or it might be New Jersey. Either way, it's a guy who's like standing on top of another guy with like no socks, no shoes, and like nipple exposed. Because he's like, it's like obviously had Roman.
And what was
influence.
that for? Minnesota?
I forget. I'll put up the flag that it is and the state. I thought either New Jersey or Massachusetts, but which I just gave away 2 of them. But listen, I never said I was a game show host. I never said I was good at this.
It's all right.
My job is talking.
I got cracked
and
one of
that's what
my
I
own
do.
games for Gavin.
Yeah, we were talking about that in there. Is that
It's
he was like,
gonna
"Oh,
be
sorry,
dangerous.
I didn't." We said it'd be like a saw trap. He like
Gotta
give me
watch
2
out,
cups
bro.
of poison, and I'd have to guess which one was actually poison and which one was fake.
Yep, he's cooked. All right.
Please don't make it lethal. A lethal game. If you plan
So, yeah, well, or will. So, flags.
Flag.
So you're gonna say the flag, and then I'm gonna guess where the foot is.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So what you're wanting me to say where the flag is? And I
Wait,
guess what the foot's like?
What am I guessing here?
I was gonna have you guess the states.
Oh, okay. New Jersey was one. Sorry.
No, yeah, that's New Jersey.
New Jersey makes
Massachusetts.
sense though. and
Yeah.
Massachusetts. And then there's
So
five
then
other
there's
ones.
5 others. And like one of them makes perfect sense, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense."
What? Alabama.
No, close. Physically, I guess. Like geographically. I don't know where Alabama is,
Arizona?
I guess. Arizona is not close to Alabama.
Oh no, it's not. My bad. Not Arizona. I was thinking Georgia.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay. Ooh. Let's see. I mean, California.
Nah.
Ooh, Florida.
Yep, that's the one. Woo! I'm gonna put in an applause sound effect.
Let's. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Thank you.
This might not be the best game, but listen, I just think it's an interesting
I think this is
conversation
fantastic.
that they can't all be winners, and sometimes you just gotta guess what state flags have
Minnesota.
toes. Yes.
I was thinking,
What, 3 more now?
yeah. So
Nice.
we have New
Well, I
Jersey,
gave you 2, so that's 2 points we'll give you.
New Jersey, Massachusetts,
Some of these may
Florida,
surprise you.
Minnesota,
That's my Darman impression.
Nevada.
No. Some of them will not surprise you, and some of them will. And I just
Texas. No,
no.
that's like an eagle or something. Probably.
Yeah. No, that's just a star.
Or
It's
a
the Lone
gun.
Star State.
Oh shoot! It is just that's cool.
That is pretty cool. I can't lie.
They're like, yeah,
They're like, let's just do a star
we get
because
the
we're the
simple
Lone
one.
Star State. I like a simple flag. I think we
Mhm.
do too many stripes in terms of flags.
I like
the American
our
flag.
flag's cool.
Our flag's pretty cool. It's
I think the Indian, it's like the
star.
torch.
Oh yeah, it's a torch.
It's a torch, dog.
Aren't there stars on it, or am I making that up? Aren't there
Mhm.
like a circle of stars?
Clearly around it. It's like I think it's like stars around it.
Yes,
and
I
a
for some reason I
torch.
was just thinking the dark blue with the like stars, like a circle of stars.
Oh
no!
What?
The audio looks like it's.
Is it cooked? No, I think it is. It.
No, we're fine. Hopefully,
Oof.
we'll see how it is.
Hopefully the audio is not cooked, guys.
If it's cooked, it's cooked.
Okay. Shoot, man. Washington.
I'm going to Washington over spring break.
Tennessee. You are? You
Yeah,
going?
dude.
I'm going Bahamas.
I know.
We're gonna be like in very far.
Yeah, we got to film.
We're gonna
an
be
episode.
in 2 different places.
We got to film an episode where we're like half of the screen. We do it like virtually,
Hey guys.
and we like shake hands.
This is
A hologram.
I don't know. Okay, so we got. Shoot, it's probably like some North Dakota or something.
Nope.
Is it one of the Dakotas?
Nope.
South Virginia.
Okay, that's not
That's
a place.
not even a state.
But I'll give you that because
Virginia.
Virginia is one. And technically, if there is a West Virginia, that implies that Virginia is both North Virginia and
I mean,
South
technically
Virginia.
there
and
is a
East
South Virginia.
Well,
'Cause
yeah, it's just a part of Virginia.
Just south of Virginia.
South of Virginia. Well, what state is south of Virginia? Because that is South Virginia.
Oh, it's probably the district or whatever.
Oh.
Or sorry, the county.
Well, I was saying, like, you know, whatever. I don't even care.
Did we fall off? Sorry,
Um,
guys.
Yeah, we might have fallen off.
It's alright. Anyways.
Wait, did you just hate you that this is bad?
No, I don't think this is bad. I was thinking a little existential.
Okay. Like, you think that the podcast fell off?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel
I don't
great.
know.
This is great, guys.
I'm having fun, but I don't
So,
know if anyone else is.
we have 2 more states, right?
Yeah.
Shoot. Is it like Rhode Island?
Close.
For real?
Physically close, yeah, geographically.
No. What are we thinking, guys?
Yeah, chime off in the comments.
I think it put.
This is like Twitch, we can see your comments in real time.
Oh, if
We might have fallen off. What if people hate this? What if people hate us?
They could just skip the whole foot segment or
Yeah,
whatever.
we talk a lot about toes in this one. That's why I said it was an iCarly segment.
Oh,
'Cause it's like, you
shoot.
know.
I was wondering why. Oh, I forgot. He said that earlier. I was like, oh, maybe it's Gibby.
Yeah, maybe Gibby would show up.
Gibby.
Oh, that's a bug on the tripod. And it looks yellow and striped.
Where?
And that is scary. Look, on the tripod.
It's alright. It likes the tripod.
I know.
Hopefully, it'll like be on the camera. And you can like just say
but
hi.
if it stabs me, bro. Wasps
It
like to
stabs you
yeah,
like
with
it has
a
a knife.
Yes. Isn't that what wasps do?
Dude, do I have one more state?
2.
Close.
You were close with.
I don't like
whatever
this.
you said. I don't care.
What is there? We have. It's not Maine, right?
No.
Dude, everyone forgets about the tippity toppity of America, you know?
The bug is in frame right now.
It's alright.
I just don't want it to
I'm
stab
one
you with
with
a
the
knife
bees,
or
bro. You
shoot
know
me
this.
with a
I'm
gun.
literally
That's not a
one
bee,
with-
though. That's like a wasp or something.
It's alright, though. I don't care.
I care. I'm not getting stabbed or shot.
Oh, see, now it looks good.
Oh. Maybe
What?
there's a brief moment there where we're
Maybe.
screaming.
Hopefully there was not a brief moment where it sounds like we're in a damn hurricane.
A what?
A hurricane.
Oh, yeah. Because we tested it and it did sound like we were in some sort
It
of
literally, yeah,
windstorm.
because, I mean, we put a sock because it's like the popping from the... Alright, just give me what's the 2 states.
Idaho, which
Idaho.
is not close to Rhode Island or whatever you said. And then New York.
Oh, New York, really? So
Yeah.
New Jersey and New York.
Yeah, both in news. But not New Mexico.
Mm-mm. New feet, though.
New feet, who dis? I don't
So
like that.
for all the
Yeah, there we go.
footists out there,
Footists? Is that a religion?
go and check out the flags.
Yeah.
And maybe move there if you're not already in there.
If you're not already at that state, they probably are. People really respect flags.
If you're
I think.
footist, and if you're in these states, then
Footist,
you
like
should
Buddhist,
stay.
but foot. Foodist.
Oh gosh.
Foo Fighters. I was singing Foo Fighters today.
Dave
in
Grohl.
class. Dave Grohl. Hey. Don't cheat on your
Don't
wife.
cheat, but
But we will have you on the podcast because
If you don't cheat
I
anymore.
do like your music.
if you don't cheat
If you
anymore,
don't cheat
you can
anymore.
be on the podcast if you
Yeah.
don't cheat anymore.
We
Dave Grohl.
are familiar with your infidelity, and we're disappointed in you. But we do believe
He's
that
a
people.
rock star, man.
He's a rock star.
Shut up.
We do believe that people can change and grow and be better. And if that happens, please come on the podcast because I love your music. Thanks.
Do you want to get onto music and movies?
Absolutely. You want to go first?
I'll go first since
Okay.
we're going to music. I mean, I don't have like a crazy album of the week. I've just been listening to just a bunch of stuff. I mean, I've been listening to. What have I been listening to? Well, I've been listening more. Obviously, Mike again. His Burning Desire album is absolutely fantastic. That's like one of my comfort albums. Because it came out like when I was just not doing good, and it really helped me. So shout out to the album. Let's see. I mean, there's an album I've been listening to, but I'll probably do that for another album of the week. But I'll just say it's Volcanic Bird Enemy and The Voice Concern by Lil Ugly Mane.
Oh, is that the one you were?
The one with the what's
The one with the and
the puppets?
yeah
on Spotify.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
That you showed us. That was fun.
We
I
love
like
Lil Ugly Mane.
puppets.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
I do like the little the aesthetic of the album is like animatronics and stuff, and like because like during
Five
his
Nights at Freddy's.
yes, like literally during his concerts, Lil Ugly Mane, he built an animatronic.
What?
Like
during the concert, he
No,
built
not
it?
during the concert, but like
Like
for the
Iron
concerts,
Man.
he built like his own animatronic to perform. Cause he's like, I didn't want a band to perform the song, so he's like, I just want an animatronic.
That is awesome.
So he
And
built
a little
like,
scary.
It is awesome, but that's not my album of the week.
That is it. Or,
It's not.
oh, okay.
It could be in the future.
No, well,
though.
yeah.
And then I've also been listening to the last album of the week, or I guess 2 weeks ago, was "Remain in Light" by Talking Heads. But I've been listening to Speaking in Tongues by Talking Heads. There is the album after "Remain in Light." And honestly, I might almost prefer it to "Remain in Light" because it's so consistently groovy, and it's just really nice. But that's not my album of the week.
Yeah. Okay. So you're just talking about albums.
I'm just talking about just music I've been listening, and then my album of the week my album of the week that I've been listening to is an album that came out like 3 years ago. I think it was 2022. It's Hellfire by Black Midi. Black Midi is a crazy band. I don't know if they're gonna make any more music anymore because the frontman Jordy Greep is doing his own solo work now. But it's one of the it's just the craziest music because their vocalist Jordy Griep, he sounds like Frank Sinatra.
Ooh.
or like a Michael Bublé. Like he like really channels like a Frank Sinatra like singing, but like the instrumentals is like the craziest, like maybe like art, like jazzy. It gets into like, it's really weird. Like it's a really weird like combination of like sounds, but it works really well, like in a weird way, because like there'll be like the craziest, like fastest tempo and the gnarliest riff, and then it's like some like Frank Sinatra vocals, but also like he kind of, I think, probably takes inspiration from like David Byrne of Talking Heads with his vocals. But yeah, Hellfire by Black Midi is a really incredible combination of genres.
Nice. Is that it?
Yeah,
Your
it's the
spiel? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
to get into my movie of the week, I think I got to go with a movie that is critically acclaimed, so it's not like I'm, turning any heads with this movie of the week, but it's, I turned this in.
Whoa!
But I just watched it for the first time very recently, and that's Taxi Driver.
Have
you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so
I know it's like the Joker, right?
Yes. Okay, so I saw Joker when I was not like a kid, but I was.
I did too. Yeah.
It was like 2019, so
Yeah,
when
like
it came out in theaters.
Yeah.
And I saw that, and I was like, "This is awesome." Not in the way that a lot of people think it's awesome, because. Okay, I'll get into it.
Crapped on by whoever liked it,
Yeah, exactly. Taxi Driver is Martin Scorsese, Absolute Cinema. That's hit that guy.
Does Scorsese do Pulp Fiction too?
No, that's Quentin Tarantino.
I get them confused.
Just okay. Anyways, yeah, about this like really socially awkward, like autistic guy who's like, it's implied that he's racist, and he's like, he's having insomnia, can't sleep. He becomes a taxi driver, and he like grows more and more cynical as he sees like more and more of the city, and like as it really is. There's like an election going on, and that plays into it with like politics, but then he's also not very smart.
It's kind of what happened with Joker too.
It is. And
that
that's
literally is Joker. Yo,
it is.
Yo.
And so like, at the time, whenever I first saw Joker, I was like, "This is really awesome," and I thought that it was very not groundbreaking, because I was like, but like important.
No,
and I thought I was like an idiot.
I still think it's groundbreaking because it's like a mainstream,
I guess,
hero movie or whatever.
But one thing I love about Taxi Driver, I'm not going to spoil the ending, obviously, because this is a recommendation, not a review.
He turns into a car.
He turns into Joker.
He turns into a taxi.
It's actually a prequel to Joker, and then he becomes a taxi for a minute there. But I will just say that the ending is left up to interpretation, which is my favorite way to end a movie. I love whenever there's discourse about what actually happened.
Those are good because it makes you think about the movie.
It does.
Longer after seeing it.
It also really always, to me at least, calls into question what the purpose of the movie was and what the director was even trying to say.
Yeah,
that
like
makes sense.
Good
because,
art is universal.
That's true. And it's like, I think if it just different interpretations of the art will have different endings, essentially, is how that can play out. Because especially when it comes to Taxi Driver, there's like two different possibilities for the end where you're not kind of sure what happened. And one of the ways would completely change our view of this main character. And yeah, but then when it comes to like Joker and Taxi Driver and there's other movies, American Psycho, that's another one. There's these people who take it as completely at face value and think this is a great guy who I should be like. and not who I should be like, but they relate to the main character too much.
Honestly, don't even relate to any character of anything.
I think there can be aspects of characters you can relate to, but never should you be like, this person is me. Well, that I can't say what you should never do. I mean, I don't care. But
I'm just saying that I think it's dangerous to even kind of not... You can relate to people. I think it's good to relate to people. I'm saying it's dangerous to be like, that's me. Because it's not you, obviously. This goes for celebrities, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's, I
Right,
think, a worse problem. But, yeah, I was just going to say that, like, the whole point of a movie like Taxi Driver, Joker, or American Psycho is, like, this person is, like, the outcome of a bad system. You know what I mean? And so it can't be like, this person is relatable and cool. Especially with...
Don't look at it and be like, that's me. Look at it and be like, that shouldn't be me.
Yeah, that's kind of what it should be. But obviously, with multiple interpretations, people are always going to be able to twist it and make it seem like, you know, it's cool. But with American Psycho, obviously, I hadn't seen it for a while, and I knew that people, that, like, annoying 12-year-olds on the internet were like, this
I've
guy's
seen
like, just
like
like
so
me.
many. I've seen like a guy, and they'll have like Patrick Bateman as their background. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like,
Like, what are you doing, bro?
And then, so I was assuming that the movie might have had more nuance when it came to the character, where it's like, oh, okay, well, maybe he has some sort of, not redemption arc, but some sort of redeeming quality or anything. And I watched the movie, and and I was, like, laughing. I was like, this is, like, literally a satire.
Taxi
It's a
Driver?
comedy. No.
Are you talking about Joker?
No, I'm talking about
Oh, sorry,
American Psycho.
American Psycho. All of those movies.
Because it is, like, that's the funniest of the three, because it's actually supposed to be, like, satirizing a type of person. And what I love about it is that literally the whole point... Oh my god, I sound like such an annoying
you're good,
film
dude.
bro. But the whole point of that movie is, like, all of these Wall Street guys are the same, and if one of them was a serial killer, no one would be able to tell the difference. Like, he doesn't do much to hide it, but people are still just like, yeah, that's a Wall Street guy, you know? And I think that's hilarious. And
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
which is insane to me that people are like, this is a cool guy that I want to be like. It's like, this is the worst guy ever.
I don't know, man. People, like, really latch themselves onto things that you just shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I think it goes for literally everything, though. I mean, it's kind of, like, when it comes to, like, sad music, even that, too, I kind of realize, I mean, I listen to a lot of sad music, but don't let it encapsulate, like, you, because then it can manifest into you being sad.
Right.
Really. I mean, it really, that goes for literally, like, everything. I mean, surrounding yourself and negativity will manifest into negativity of your own. So, yeah, just don't be like, that's me, you know what I'm saying?
I think sad music can be good art, obviously, but I think that...
I mean, it can help, too.
That's what I was going to say, is that I think that if you're feeling down and you're listening to someone who's feeling
also down, you're like, ah.
You can, like, relate to that, and then also...
But
I don't know, it's just...
But it also, it's like you'll listen to a song, and then there'll be a lyric you'll relate to.
Yeah, that...
But then that will... For me, maybe it'll bring back something, which I don't want to be brought back, you know?
Right, like, just...
So, yeah. You know, so I've been trying to listen to, like, more, I guess, upbeat music.
Right.
But, like, I mean, I still listen to the sad music. But, I've, Talking Heads, that's some groovy stuff, man.
Right.
Get some groove on, dance.
I love some groove, you know?
All that stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that all we needed to talk about, I think? Right?
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know. Maybe we fell off.
Nah.
You brought it up, and I'm like, oh, man, maybe
No, it was a joke.
No, I know.
It was a joke.
You're right. We were talking about feet, though.
We weren't necessarily talking about food. We were talking about the state flags and feet.
You're right.
But
anyways, we want to do updated feeling segment.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel good. Just here, always here, going with the flow of life, and just yeah.
I'm feeling good. Yeah. I don't know. it's nice. I'm glad that the weather's nice now.
It's nice out, guys. Spring. When we recorded the first episode of this podcast, it was snowing. So
Yeah, it's funny how that works. So then,
seasons changing.
Yeah, seasons. Final words? You have anything, or do you want me to go first?
Do you have one?
I don't, but I can think of one real quick.
Let's see. Final words. I should really play it. Oh, what's up?
Don't become Joker.
Don't become Joker. Don't become Joker.
He's not. He shouldn't be an idol for you.
Let's see. Man. Shoot. Know that everything's temporary. So when it comes to things being temporary, don't let something be like everything's temporary, so don't let something be that saving thing for you. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, like let's see.
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, so, I'm just saying, but like, just be aware everything's temporary, but enjoy it, everything, and just enjoy everything that you have right now, and but don't let anything outside of you change like how you feel. You know what I'm saying? So, because everything changes, everything is not in your control. You know what I'm saying? So, if you latch yourself onto something that is temporary and something that is out of your control, and then that thing will fly away, then you're gonna feel like you lost a piece of yourself, but you really never did.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, everyone. Yay!
Nice, and I'm gonna stop recording. If I can find the cursor, there it is.